I was so hooked by this entire script, not just Haathi Ram, because the way it's written, because it's amazingly well knitted story, and the characters with it. And as far as Haathi Ram is concerned, is something that I have never offered, basically never offered to. So Haathi Ram is very unique in many ways, and I have never done anything like this, because the way the characters I have been portrayed, or the way they have offered me, all of them are either negative or positive or gray characters I have played. They are mostly, they are very dominating characters as they pursue their life. But this one character which I really found, that all the nine rasas of Natya Shastra, if I may so, are there, because he's so vulnerable. He's so into the situation, and every human emotion goes through Haathi Ram, and his journey is very amazing, and the graph of his life is very different in Paatal Lok. So I was so hooked by it, and I jumped into it, and I was like, no, I don't think any actor would say no to it. Thank God, this work has been reaching to the masses also, and the industry, because I need both of them. So I was really happy and humbled, and actually overwhelmed by the reaction from the audience, and the industry people, the name you have taken, and many more. So they're all amazing, writers and directors, and the people, the actors. So when I was growing up as an actor, or evolving as an actor, I used to look up actors like Irrfan sir, and Manoj Bajpayee, and Nasir Bhai, and all the directors like Hansal Mehta, Rajkumar Hirani, and Nara Keshav, Imtiaz Ali, Meghna Gulzar. So I'm seriously very lucky that I have done something very very uh, very interesting. जो उनको, they loved it, and they liked it. So yeah, it's a happy feeling. Well, when you read this script now, you get those glimpses. You can see those emotions. Particularly those scenes written by the writer, and when you read them, and you can feel all those emotion in your head, and while reading them, you can relate to them. So I think when the entire job is to just to reach as close as to Hathi Ram's life, and his physical life, like family and work and job, and then his internal life, which is his emotions about what he's feeling around in this situation, and what is the driving force for him to still sustain, and fight for the good causes, and the family and son and everything else. So his quest is for the truth. He When he's suspended, even then he wants that truth, not just to solve the case. Now it's personal. Somehow he feels it's more personal now, because as he closed that son's chapter, and the son is safe. Now it's his own turn to get his own integrity and respect back in his own mind and his own self. So I think that journey is very personal. Now it's very personal journey for him. So all those emotions are there when you read them, and you just need to jump into it, and feel them as close as it's written. Are not particularly one crime drama, but when I read this, so one thing which was very very clear about from Sudeep sir, that he needs it to be little fatty guy. That by looks you can say that he's he's not something you can rely on, or uh, on something responsible you can put on. But I had to gain weight like 15, almost 15 kg, and then work on language, and the way he behaves, the way he walks, and the relationships between wife and son, and Ansari, and the people on the job, and everyone else. So we used to discuss that in workshops, and I read it like almost every day till I started shooting, and even then, for the next 5 months, I used to read again and again all the scenes and the relationships, and just to be in that zone. So yeah, there are so many things like this, and rest of the things are already written, and somebody's there to give you good costumes, and so, and the good uh, art direction and everything else, and amazing directors, and you are there. Not exactly. I was just reacting to it because they are there in every one of us. I think they are there. I was internalizing the emotions, and after that, whatever comes out, it's fine. I don't really care about that. I have no idea, ma'am. I'm just I'm just waiting for it. But I can say that I am ready whenever the studio is ready, whenever the makers are ready, whenever Sudeep Sharma is ready, whenever the team is ready, Haathi Ram is ready to go.